So today we're out in a soybean field and we're just showcasing us planting on strips that we put down this spring. And as you can see to my right, we've planted corn into the strips, and to my left, the strips aren't planted yet. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what we put down in the strips this spring. And we actually added urea, ESN, and we did those at a 60-40 ratio. And we also added Mez as our phosphate form at 125 pounds to the acre in the strip. And we also added 100 pounds of muriate of potash, and that was actually white potash. And so we're fairly comfortable with those rates, and we're going to see what the results give us at the end of the year. Another thing to keep in mind when we're assessing our spring strips is the downforce that we're putting on our planter. And what I mean by that is we did these strips when it was a little bit moist, and in fact they were done 6 inches deep, but the ground has set back up and there's a bit of a hard layer just underneath the crust. And so you're going to want to actually set a little bit more down pressure than you typically would assessing spring strips. So I just want to point out that you can see in the row we don't have too much residue. In fact, we had row cleaners on our planter that came in and did this. And it's very key that if you haven't done any kind of residue management prior to laying down spring strips, that it's very important to have those set and have those active while you're planting. You can see that the planter and the row cleaners have done a very nice job in this strip. And that's just going to allow for better emergence and less hairpinning of the seed. Okay, and so we're just going to peel back some more of our trench here to find the seed. And there's a nice bottom. Okay, there it is. So you can see the seed is placed about 1 3/4 inches down, which is pretty much ideal in this situation. And there's a nice firm bottom to the seed trench. The conditions are a little bit moist around here, but we have some good trench closing going on from our seed firmer.